So I made this once before, but I feel like I got a bit too heated and I want to keep things a bit more objective in what I'm saying. So we're going to redo this and talk about soft pity. So yesterday and today, I've seen a lot of discussion about soft pity being removed. And even on my video, you see it here, I hit hard pity for Joker twice. Now we're going to explain why that is. And in this video, I'm basically going to give the reasons as to why soft pity is most likely not removed. Now, one big thing to keep in mind is that it has not been confirmed or deconfirmed at this point in time. However, the thing is that on TW, it is not confirmed either, but people don't question its existence. And many people have hit hard pity on TWCN and all the original versions also. So I think we are entering a very dangerous phase where I think it could be very bad if we start outright throwing like the pitchforks at this game when it hasn't even been denied, right? When the removal of soft pity has not been denied, I think we're going to bring all the cards to the table and make everything clear. So you could leave this video making your personal judgment and assessment on if it's here or not. However, at this current point in time, as it has not been deconfirmed by anything like concrete, it is still in the game. So one of the data miners and someone big in the community, Najox, has been saying that I've been hearing words that Global removed soft pity, so I went to check on my KR account, and soft pity is not mentioned there either. So that's the big thing. There is nowhere where it's actually mentioned. I think on Reddit, someone posted just a bunch of images where it's like soft pity is shown inside the messages, or inside the images, like inside the text of the rate confirmation, or the rates, and the truth is that it wasn't actually showing soft pity. So what is soft pity? Essentially, when you hit 70 in this game on TW, you have a higher chance to actually get Joker. So every pull, to my understanding, makes soft pity increase. However, the thing is, when we compare this game to other games, the soft pity has only a counter of 10, where in other games that people are comparing it to, like I've seen people compare it to Genshin, also ZZZ, and HSR, which are the three big Hoyoverse titles. The thing is that those games have a pity of 90. Now, real quick, what's the pity here? 80, right? The hard pity is 80. Now, people are reaching the hard pity of 80 much more. However, the thing is, it's also because the soft pity is only 10. Now, one thing I do want to make clear is that I've had some discussions with some people from TW, and also Najox himself has said he's hit hard pity. He's hit hard pity, and furthermore, TLDR, like he just says, soft pity is not removed. It is there. It's just that soft pity sucks in this game, which is true, right? Having soft pity of only 10 is horrible because if we're being realistic, the soft pity should have started at 60. However, why I think this is the case is because they said, fuck it, we don't need this system because we're going to have the 110 banner system anyway. So probably in September of Global, we're going to be getting the 110 pity, but 100% guarantee system. So if you like go hard pity, technically you'd be saving 50 pulls summoning on that banner. I already made a video on it, check it out. It doesn't increase your chance of pulling that much, so hitting hard pity is more than possible. Now, why is this? Because in other games, you have 20 times for your rate to increase. Let's say every single pull, your rate increases by 3%. I'm just throwing a number out there. That's how soft pity works in some games. So you start off at 0.6, and then every single pull you do, it's plus 3, plus 3, plus 3, plus 3, plus 3, plus 3, plus 3. However, if we're doing this for something like Wuwa, Genshin, and like ZZZ and shit like that, if their soft pity is 20, how this would be is it would be 0.6, and then in 10 pulls, that's 30. So then when you're at 80, Wuwa, it's I think max is 80, so that's different. But let's say in like ZZZ, your max 80, then you are already at a 30% chance where the max you might be able to get in Persona is exactly 30% instead of where ZZZ climbs up to like 50% per pull. So that is where it might be even higher. I'm just throwing numbers out there. I don't know the exact numbers. So that's where the problem lies, in that people are taking what I would consider at this point in time, because there's no solid confirmation. So I'm going to pull this up. I'm going to explain what anecdotal evidence is. And I mean, if you've been in like a social science class, you would have it explained that in general, you shouldn't really trust anecdotal evidence because that is just based on not actual numbers, not actual facts, just stories that you hear from people. Now, if the loud majority of players are saying they have not hit that soft pity didn't proc and they all hit hard pity, what about the people who didn't hit hard pity, right? Those people might not talk as much because they have no reason to talk, right? So as of right now, basically what I'm saying is because of the fact that nothing 100% deconfirms soft pity, I think that believing soft pity doesn't exist is wrong. However, if you want to say soft pity sucks in this game, I agree because it does. Soft pity sucks. Now, why is it fine, in my personal opinion, for soft pity to suck? Well, that's because of the fact that in this game, we get a lot more currency than in most big gachas. Not all, but I'm going to say like the Genshin, ZZZ, Wuwa, even Wuwa, right? We get more than Wuwa, which is pretty crazy considering everything. And also like Star Rail, right? Now, what I could show you guys numbers. I could deadass just show you guys numbers. So let me pull this up. Every 2 weeks before, you guys were getting, or TW was getting about like 9K. If you consider that, right? 9K per 2 weeks, and then 8K. So in an average like month, you'd be getting around like 90 to 100 pulls. That's in a month. Where in most of the bigger gachas, you're getting about 100 to like 130 pulls in 6 weeks, where we're doing that on average every month. So in terms of currency, we are getting more. Now, the soft pity being bad, I think the biggest problem with it is this 4-month stretch, and it's definitely the biggest reason why not having the 110 banner sucks. Because as you guys know, I mean, like in other games, just so the pity is 90, where here the pity is 80. So that's the biggest difference that I did want to bring up. ZZZ, Genshin, and Star Rail all have that. But what I really wanted to like mention is that I think what this problem shows, and this is actually very important, guys. I do need to preface this, is that not having the 110 banner on global does skew things up. Now, why does it? Because a lot of people on TW do the 110 banner where the soft pity isn't even needed, and you're probably going to hit hard pity. That's the main thing. That is the main thing. So because of that, you have to consider the what we're experiencing and what TW has experienced for the last while is very different. So it's hard to match up all the information. And also, this is all based off rates that have not really been shown in game. We would need to do like a mass scale event where it's like, I don't know, fucking 50,000, a million people all vote. So we could see the genuine like rates of this game. But so far, that's not really something that's happened, and it's been kind of small scale. So the kind of overall message of this video is that nothing has been confirmed, and I think it's a bit dangerous to hate on this game until we have a confirmation, because as of right now, the game still has soft pity. Is it good soft pity? No. Was TW soft pity good? No, it's only 10. Like, if soft pity starts 10 before, you have an ass soft pity system, right? That's the thing. But making the soft pity out to not exist is a little dangerous, I'm not gonna lie, because we have no confirmation, right? It didn't show, like it says here, it doesn't show on the actual other versions that soft pity is there. So believing, like some people believe this to be the reason that global doesn't have it, that, oh, it doesn't say there's soft pity, so there isn't. No, that's not the case. That is not the case. Soft pity is just very ass. When your soft pity is 10, it's just going to be worse unless they make it that every pull increases your rate to get the 5-star by like 10%. Like if you had like 75 pity and then your rate to get the SSR was like 60%, then yeah, obviously then it would be good. Then it would be fine. But that's not usually how these soft pities go, to my understanding. So yeah, just wanted to say the game's going to be fine. You're going to be fine. You're going to get Joker. Okay. There's more than enough pulls to get Joker, and if you don't believe that, you're just wrong. You're genuinely just wrong, because I literally showed it in my other video, and people still didn't believe me, because I genuinely don't know why. I literally showed you all the physical numbers right there. But yeah, for now, soft pity's there. If we get further confirmation, I will make an update video, but for now, soft pity's there. I just want to make sure that's clear. Soft pity exists, but it's bad. That's pretty much the end of this video. If, like I said, there's more information, I'll update you guys. But for right now, we don't need to bring out the pitchforks because we're fine. Thank you guys for watching. Let me know what you think. After watching, do you think soft pity exists or not? Because soft pity is just bad because it starts 10 before, where for other gachas, it starts 20 before. I'll see you in the next one. Have a good one. Bye-bye.